James 4:10, Humble yourselves before the Lord, and he will lift you up. This verse from the book of James emphasizes the importance of humility in one's relationship with God. It's a simple yet profound statement with far-reaching implications for Christian life. Understanding humility in James 4:10, the verse calls for a genuine, heartfelt humility before God. This isn't about self-deprecation or outward displays of meekness, but a deep recognition of God's sovereignty and our dependence on Him. It involves acknowledging our limitations, recognizing our sinfulness, and surrendering our will to God's. It's about understanding our place in the universe and recognizing God's infinite greatness. The promise of exaltation. The promise attached to this humility is that God will lift you up. This isn't necessarily a promise of worldly success or riches, but rather a promise of spiritual elevation and blessing. It speaks to God's grace and His willingness to elevate those who humble themselves before Him. This lifting up can manifest in various ways: closer relationship with God, increased spiritual understanding, or even tangible blessings in life. Context and application. James 4:10 is part of a larger passage addressing conflict and worldly attitudes among believers. The call to humility is a remedy for pride, envy, and strife. By humbling ourselves, we align ourselves with God's will and open ourselves to His grace. This principle applies to all aspects of life, shaping our relationships with God and others. In essence, James 4:10 teaches that true greatness lies not in self-exaltation, but in humble submission to God. This submission is not a sign of weakness, but a path to experiencing God's transformative power and blessings.